Alright, take two, because the first one was cheap. I accidentally gave the boss quadruple damage, and he blew my head off. So, this build is not perfect, right? So you can see they have poison on hit, LA weakness, elemental resistance. Like, there's a lot of bad stuff for me here. But let's see how it goes. Throw this in, we're just going to do it plain. I do not want to do a delirium.
That will soon change.
This is with extra res. And I have LA weakness. They have resistance, excuse me. I have elemental resistance. I have elemental weakness on me. So the clear is really good. It's the boss and single target damage we're trying to figure out. You have to forgive me, this is a longer video, but it's a build showcase and a concept I had that in my head that I'm trying to figure out.
I must have time to gather my will.
Ritual here. Violent ritual. I think that's the one where a fireball falls from heaven onto your face. That's the one where lightning balls go all across the fucking screen and try to fuck you up. We do not have high spell block. We are not spell suppression cap. These are things that I'm trying to tweak in the build. It is a work in progress. We're currently only level 89. We're just going to do this whole map and talk about it. So I'm going to skip ahead. Perfectly fine. So you can see, we're actually using, I can talk about this a little bit. We're using Spectral Shield Throw to apply Elemental Weakness, which is something I'm just playing around with. I thought it was kind of cool. So we basically throw our shield, it applies Elemental Weakness, and then it also, when we hit them, it also gives us endurance, power charges, and frenzy charges because of our ascendancy. This would be a probably tough one. We'll see. How they do on their own, basically. No problem. That's with no anoints on my rings for the blight, right? Pretty easy blight. Off we go. Drop the safety portal. Off we go. Remember, this is them with literally 46 all res. Just looking at my screen and got hit by a degen. Cool game. I love on death effects. Cool game. Fuck off. Needs a depot anyway. Monster didn't kill me, the fucking ground did. Degens. On death effect, degen, ground effect, because I was fucking reading a message. Off we go. Come on. Really lagging. Getting the whole package here. So in general, breaches have been a little rippy for me, and essence monsters have been a little rippy for me, but I'm still limit testing the build. I'm still figuring stuff out. Just, ooh, that's fun. I like lagging like that. That's like a tough rare, and I'm lagging for some reason. And he has all res. So. It ain't perfect, right? But it's mine. Okay, we're at the boss. Hopefully we don't get popped. Been some lag this map. Boss is pretty juicing right now. Lagging. Look at this lag today. Goodness gracious. I'm not doing that. Let's try to do this. Them having the higher LE res, by the way, made this map very thick. Usually clears a lot better, but you know, this is like really difficult for the build, and it's still doing okay. Alright, I gotta fight the captain again. And he's doing silent ghost flames now, which is a big gay AoE he does. And it's doing it silently, which is very charming. Okay, so we'll talk a bit about the build now, actually. So the original concept of this build was to use these gloves and be cold conversions. So they were all green, I was going to have all my minions convert all their damage to cold. Okay. I had a really good staff I liked. I had a bunch of zombies. I've got my Animate Guardian right there, the guy with the blue staff running around. We'll just drop the zombies for now. So we got a couple specters, which I haven't even done the right specters yet. We got our Animate Guardian. We got our little golem guy. So our golem guy is applying exposure on them with Elemental Army. He's also giving everybody Feeding Frenzy. Elemental Army reduces their reses, and then Feeding Frenzy makes all my minions do more damage, basically. And then he's just a level 21 golem. We've got our zombies set up in our chest piece here, which is a very interesting chest piece. 100% increased global defenses. Check this out. So I have the chest piece on, I have 21,000. I take it off, I have 15,000. And that's with nothing, right? Now I pop flasks, watch my armor. Jumps to 40,000. Watch my evasion. Jumps to 6,000. That's all this chest piece, right? So, building off of this, we have our zombies set up with elemental damage, multi-strike, minion damage. We got raised zombie, and then we put an empower in. The empower gets raised up. So I have +4 to active skill gems. That's +4 to my zombies on top of +2 from the item, on top of it being level 21. Now you know spells scale well. Minions are the same way. So now I have level 27 raised zombie, right? Basically just from this empower and this chest piece and this gem. And then the other stuff we're still playing around with, but like we're doing more fire damage and more good stuff. So originally it was supposed to be cold. All of this would apply with cold. But cold didn't feel that good. So I decided to try fire. And the reason I decided to try fire was this item. This is a 2 Chaos Wand. 2 Chaos Scepter. No one uses it. So I lose half my zombies. But when they hit things, or when they hit things and ignite them and they die, it blows up. That's why you saw boom, 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 boom. Like, they just level in the field. And that was with increased elemental resistances, right? Level in the field, it blows up and does half of their life, not the zombie's life, half of the mob's life as fire damage. Boom! Then they get more physical damage, they get a little bigger, etc. So, I decided to go that because it's fire damage. So I scaled their fire damage to the moon and get more explosions that way. Okay, I currently have a helmet just with some res and life. I got a belt with the same thing. And then I got a good shield here. So this shield, when I block, I get a percentage of my life back. And I get life back on block as well. On top of that, Socket of Gems have increased reservation efficiency, and then I just crafted life on it. But watch the shield here. I have 21,000 armor. Because I took determination out, 3,000 armor. So Termination, the shield, you can see it goes basically 2,500. Again, all because of the chest piece. That shield only has 700 armor on it. Because of my percentages and the chest piece, I get all that. But with Determination on, I go from 5,000 armor to 21,000 armor. Now, the thing I'm experimenting with is a way to deliver, you may notice on these gloves, elemental weakness. So I'm looking for a smooth delivery method. I was using shield charge in here. I was trying all kinds of stuff. Nothing's really felt great. So I decided, and you saw me doing it, to use Spectral Shield Throw. It's a ranged attack that I have access to, and it's on hit. So I'm applying elemental weakness on hit. Right. At range. And then the shield's bouncing around and making it easier for me to stay alive, basically. This is something I'm also experimenting with. So this makes it so I can't be stunned. And it converts 20% of my maximum life to energy shield. Now watch this. Watch my life and my energy shield. So remember, I turn all defenses up 100% just from that chest piece. Right? So my life is at 3,500. My energy shield is 325. But just this amulet turns 500 HP into 1,700 energy shield. It adds 1,400 basically. Right? On top of that, we have our Defiance banner, we have our Anger, and our Herald of Purity. Herald of Purity being when I hit a rare unique mob, it just spawns, you've used it before, spawns little dudes. But the problem with this build, there's a couple problems, is I have to use red gems here, no matter what. They have to be red because I want to do fire damage because I want to scale this. And then trying to figure out amulet and rings and stuff and get res capped. So I did manage to get res capped. I promise. Something's off. Something's off, or I fucked up something. Maybe it's a jewel. Anyway, I'm supposed to be res capped. I was last night. What happened here? Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to get res cap. I think it's a jewel. It's got to be a jewel. We'll figure it out. Anyway, we're trying to get res capped and be chaos res capped and still have our armor and our minions do damage. You can see our minion modifiers 413%. When I use a minion skill recently, it goes to 449. So yeah, that's kind of the build, kind of the idea. And then with our ascendancies, playing around with this makes it so stuff near me can't get, you know, can't get any energy, frenzy, or endurance charge on hit. This makes it so all my minions have onslaught, and it gives me some all res. This gives them attack speed, movement speed, and then unnerve and intimidate. And then this is giving me weird 10% block if I've attacked, which I usually do, and 10% spell block if I cast a spell, which Convocation is a spell, Flame Dash is a spell. I'm thinking about dropping this because party members are not minions, and potentially going into maybe this or maybe this. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's my little build, and it's not perfect, but it's mine. So yeah, thank you for watching.